OnlyBishop.
Are you trying to feel young? Slim is the name that like most people know me by, you know what I mean? Like, I just came up Slim, you know what I mean?
So how do you maintain consistency with whatever you're doing?
I'm getting over that hump. But that's just from being hungry and seeing other people do their shit, and you're like, I could do this too.
Yeah. Honestly, me and you have been through a lot.
Oh man, life try to get rid of us.
Yeah, so let's talk about how to jump over patches. Remember that everything bad that happens in your life is happening for a reason. Mm-hmm. And if you look at it in that way, then you will know that something greater is coming.
Once the music comes around, they'll understand, you know what I mean?
Stay tuned. SMR family, this is Shalisa Marie. I got OnlyBishop in the building with me today. You know I have to start out with his track, They Callin'. Check it out. Shalisa Marie Radio.
I don't let it hold. No, I'm not alone. They don't like it when I pop. I'm in Jiggy world. I can hear it calling me. I can hear it call. I'm talking about the drugs. Sip it till I fall. I'm talking about the I look mellow, Lonzo Ball. Don't hear from contacts on my phone at all. No, but don't come around with money talk. Cause I'm good on my V-Long. I'm just fine on my V-Long. Counting hundreds, fingers cramping. Bitch, no gossip, we talk business. I love the money, got commitment. To feed my family while I'm living. I chose my purpose, why you waiting? I got some niggas couldn't make it. Till the day, I'm just waiting. Popping, perking, I'm just pushing. Already falling, please don't push me. Why these demons wanna tempt me? Why they mad when I'm winning? See me starving, low-key grinning. I know God, that's just crazy. But just forgive them, they don't faze me. I'm dream chasing like O'Malley. Only stressing about the money. I got secrets I can't tell nobody. They locked up cousin said he caught a body. Face is changing, I can't trust nobody. Tidy G get when I'm on a Mali. He told him stop till I cop a Rari. Your L hit me like I'm Ronda Rousey. I grew up with animals like Safari. Drugs in me, walking like a mummy. You anaconda, get the fuck from around me. Fucking went, ghost like Omari. Out of town eating calamari. Drug dealers in my building. I grew up looking up to Scarface. Kicking doors, never show face. We eating good and we saying grace. My slime nigga show me warm embrace. I can hear it calling me. I can hear it call. I'm talking about the drugs. Sip it till I fall.
Welcome back to Shalisa Marie Radio. This is episode 9. Mm-hmm. We are on episode 9. No, like, time really does fly. I am the building with my nigga from back way, even though I'm not that old. OnlyBishop.
Are you trying to feel young?
I'll put the applause right behind this.
I found myself too. You guys are hating. you're supposed to be.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
Nothing. How are you?
I'm alright.
I haven't seen you in a while. A while.
Been working.
Like, it's been a really... By the way, if you guys don't know, I've known this guy since, like, what, 4 years ago now?
Yeah.
Holy.
Solid 4 years.
4 years.
4 years in April, yeah. Long time.
Wow. Time flies.
And a lot of shit went down those 4 years.
Yeah, like a lot has gone down.
Much,
and he's been there, so... What made you come up with the name OnlyBishop? Why OnlyBishop? Why not your Govey?
Well, if you're gonna rap, I don't know. Depending on the type of rapper you are, I don't think it's ideal to use your Govey. But like, if you're one of these self-conscious rappers and whatnot,
what do you mean? What kind of rapper you are? Like,
so look, if you're a street rapper, right? So you're not just walking with your Govey on the streets.
So you just dropped a single.
Terry Rozier, Scary Terry.
Scary Terry.
Right,
if you don't know, that was on my last episode, intro and outro. Check it out. Catch up if you haven't.
Pains had me shedding broke tears.
So what is Scary Terry? What does that even mean?
There's a NBA player that plays on Boston. His name is Terry Rozier. And I remember in the beginning of the season, I was telling my nigga, like, this guy, he's going to have a crazy year. My man saying, nah, he's a second string point guard at most. Mm-hmm. So the leading point guard on that team, he went down with an injury, Kyrie Irving. Mm-hmm. And this guy had to step in for him. And in his first game, he dropped a triple-double. I think it was like 17 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. So, you know, I kind of like just the fact that my mans was doubting him, and I always kind of felt doubted in the rap game. I just felt like I have to embody that energy, you know? Like, I gotta let him know, you know? And I recorded that track before he even dropped the triple-double.
When did you record that track?
Bro, we were in Ottawa. Fucking, I just
OT gang.
I was just in the crib 3 days straight, like, just thinking about, I don't even know if I really want to rap, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was just in there, I'm watching, like, a whole bunch of ball highlights and shit, just, like, listening to beats and just not being able to get motivated. And after, I remember the convo with bro, you know what I mean? And it just kind of, like, lit a fire, you know? Like, I felt like the fact that he was able to do that and I called it, too, I'm like, you can speak shit into existence for real, for real.
You really can.
So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's really how that shit came about.
And who are your musical influences? If you need to listen to rappers to get some motivation, who would you listen to?
Like, at this point, I can't listen to rappers for motivation no more. You know what I mean? Like, I have rappers that I think about from back in the days that, like, had to go through some shit to get to where they got. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's hip-hop.
Like, you know what I mean? Niggas like Banks, niggas like Pusha. You know what I mean? These are just rappers that I feel like are super nice and should be in these conversations, but no one really puts them in those conversations. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I don't understand why. Because Banks ain't anybody alive. I don't know, man. I don't know if people just don't like to applaud good shit, or I don't know what it is. Like, they don't just...
Because it's real. It's the struggle.
Banks is hard, yeah. They still make money off of this.
When you're writing a track, what is your process of writing a track? If I was a rapper... Honestly, I think I would just, like, sing out loud and just record myself, and then hopefully it comes into a song.
So if you're a rapper, you would sing out loud?
Oh, shit. Not a rapper. If I was a singer, sorry, I can't rap, but honestly, I do think I can sing.
Okay, I only fuck with you like that because you know we go back. So
I do think that I can sing, and I can spit when I want to. But yeah, like, if I was a rapper, I would just, like, rap out loud, record myself, and then, I don't know, go on the mic. So what is your process? Because everyone has a different process.
It depends. Like, sometimes I'll just be somewhere and just feel certain ways, and I'll just take out my phone and start rapping, and then after later on go find a beat and adjust what I wrote to the beat. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, like, the bars don't fit in properly with the beat, so I go in and just, like, do some surgery on it real quick. You know what I mean? Make sure, like, fix up the flow and whatnot. Because I'll even write without the flow really in my head, like I'm just writing shit.
And do you produce your own tracks?
When you say produce my own tracks, like my own beats?
Like beats, yeah.
No, I don't make beats.
Okay.
I don't make beats. I have, like, my bro makes beats, and after I have a next producer named Sai from over in Montreal. He's the one who made the Scary Terry beat, you know, and he has a couple other beats coming up from him. But, like, yeah, he mostly cooks. He cooks up.
Shout out Sai.
Yeah, he cooks up my shit still.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. So for people, there's a lot of people who do listen to my show who are, like, upcoming rappers and stuff. So, like, you already know a bunch of people in terms of music to, like, work with and stuff. So what advice would you give them in terms of finding the right producer? Like, how do you know that producer is a good producer? What comes with finding a producer? What comes with finding other artists to work with? What comes with finding a good studio? Like, there's a lot of things that come into being an independent artist.
Right. So when it comes to finding other artists to work with, I feel like off the back, that just has to be, like, genuine relationship. You know what I mean? I don't want to just work with anybody and everybody, because I feel like I got something to offer. To be 1,000 with you, I feel like I have something to offer. So, like,
and you should.
Yeah. Yes. So, you know, the homies for sure. Like, we're doing verses and whatnot, and with producers, it's really finding somebody who's able to bring, like, your vision into life. You know what I mean? There's producers and engineers, you'll send them your shit, and they'll just, like, tailor it to how they want it to sound. Yeah. Then you get your shit back.
But
and
that's
it's
not fair. You're paying them.
You know, but, like, yo, what are you going to do? You don't know how to mix. You know what I mean? Unless you're trying to pay for a next one. That's true. You know what I mean? Facts. So, yeah, you want to find the one that, like, they're able to bring whatever you can imagine into, like, real life. That's what you want to find. You know what I mean? Like, you could keep setting it back, and he's like, yo, that's how you wanted the song. That's how you wanted the song. And that's what I have right now, you know? And that's why I'm, like, really working precisely from now.
And let's get into the word consistency, because any type of artist, creative, entrepreneur needs to have consistency, including myself. And honestly, it is very hard. So how do you maintain consistency with whatever you're doing?
I'm gonna be so real
Help
with you.
me, 'cause
I'm gonna be so real. I need help because I feel like that's my biggest struggle.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's the only thing stopping me back right now. Consistency. You know what I mean? Like, I'll constantly make songs, but for me to keep up with all the other shit, you know what I mean? Like it's just, I know you got to do it. Like I know now, but before I'm just like, I'm not really. You know what I mean?
You have to have high energy at all times,
Real
and that's
shit.
where constant motivation. If you need to have affirmations that you need to say to yourself in the morning, do it. Because honestly, that's one thing that I struggle with a lot: consistency.
But yo, once you like get that hunger in your belly, though, like you won't have that issue no more.
That's
like
true.
I feel like I'm getting over that hump. You know what I mean? Just with everything like that man's have planned and everything, and just the work that's being put in right now, like the sacrifices that like are being made for this shit to work later on. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm getting over that hump. But that's just from being hungry and seeing other people do this shit, and you're like, I could do this too. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You have to feed yourself.
Real shit.
You have to feed yourself. I don't know why, but she did it. I don't know how, but she did it. That song, though, is like, I feel like it's like some hood love type of track.
And that's what do you mean, oh God?
I think that's some hood love.
Oh, you mean,
have
oh
you
God?
experienced hood love? Because she said, oh God.
No, I feel like, yeah.
I don't know why, but she did it.
Yeah. You know?
I'm going to close it out with that track. I'm going to close it out.
That was a cool song.
Have you experienced love? Hood love?
Yo, yeah, but it's
because
not
that girl in this, whatever girl you were speaking about, like, she rided. So she was riding. So have you experienced it? Are your tracks personal? Are they just off of the top of your head?
That one's real life. I experienced that shit. But at the end of it, it's not all that, man. It wasn't all that. There was times like the person was real cool, and there was times the person is just, you could be the worst person too, you know what I mean? And I'm not, I wasn't in for that. You know what I mean? So there were those moments, she did moments, and there are also moments of other tracks to come. She did it. You know what I mean? Yeah, she did it. But yeah, that hook though, at that time, I was really asking myself, like, why would you like go out your way like that for me? You know what I mean? I didn't even feel like I deserved it either. Yeah. So at that time, like, that shit made sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. A lot of sense.
So let's get into your track, They Callin'.
Right.
That song talks a lot about, I feel like, your upbringing, the streets, what comes with the rap game. Are there any politics that come with the rap game? Are there any like hardships? Right. Because you're in competition with a lot of people, right? What comes with that?
Yo, so I'm gonna say what they callin'. It's all of that, but all of that for me is just being a human. You know what I mean? So it was like I was like trying my best to be a little bit more vulnerable. But without like still being me with it, you know what I mean? That's why I got a little bit comfortable, try to stretch out my vocals a little bit in the hook, you know what I mean? And I touched it, you know? You feel me?
Expand your talents, man.
And when it came to the verse, I just try to add some real shit, you know what I mean? Because niggas been, you know, people go through shit, you know what I mean? So I wanted to touch on those things and just let it be known, like, yeah, like, not everybody in my circle is 1,000. Not everyone in my life is not 1,000. You can see a nigga doing good, but a nigga isn't always doing good. You know what I mean? And the outside, a nigga
Don't
look
let it
good.
fool you.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's what it was really about. That vibe, bro, that was just, like, thinking about all this shit that I could talk to my nigga GK about, that I can't talk to nobody. You know what I mean? Real nigga shit that I can't talk to too many people about anymore. So it's like kind of like I'm writing to him. That's like when I'm writing that shit, this is all the shit I'll be telling them. You know what I mean? Like this is what's up right now.
Yeah.
You know?
So me and OnlyBishop, we talk about a lot of things, and honestly, me and you have been through a lot.
Oh man, life try to get rid of us.
Yeah. So let's talk about how to jump over patches in life, like how to get through. Because a lot of people go through shit in life, and a lot of people don't know how to deal with problems. They don't know how to motivate themselves, or just surround themselves around positive people to make sure that they're constantly like telling them positive things. Like Zanya is always, whenever I'm crying or like sad or angry, like I just call Zanya. I just call Zania.
Right.
Because you know you need to have that. Because if it's
Real
just
shit.
you will literally drown.
Real
So
shit.
we need to talk about how to get through rough patches.
I feel like you just answered that. You gotta stay around positive energy. You know what I mean? Cause like you have friends whose mission in life is to bring you down.
Yep.
There's certain friends like they see you do good shit and they don't like it. You know what I mean? They see you try to get rid of some like over some shit. Like okay, you know what? I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna try doing better for myself and do. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to stay out here and boo, and your mans would be like, they won't try to encourage you. They won't. You know what I mean? Certain niggas will not try to encourage you, and then you'll have those friends that'll tell you like, yeah, my nigga, that's what I want to hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Woo. We'll link up. You know what I mean? When I decide to go on that side, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'll be a straight and narrow man like you too. You don't get too much of that shit.
You don't.
You know what I mean?
It's sad.
So, I mean, yeah, you gotta surround yourself with positive energy. Like I just stay around family now. I don't hang with certain niggas. You know what I mean?
Literally. I don't have
like
friends.
yo, I'll come around niggas will dap you, then you hear this and this and that. It's like, you know, like fam, we were just together, fam.
Yeah.
If you really felt like that, you know.
On that sneaky shit.
All that sneaky shit is weird, fam. And after I got to a point where I'm like, why do I put up with this shit? You know what I mean? So.
And you also have to remember that everything bad that happens in your life is happening for a reason. Mm-hmm. And if you look at it in that way, then you will know that something greater is coming. Sometimes bad things have to happen for
just look at this like a loss
to
happen. Could be a lesson. You know what I mean?
And that
real shit.
A loss can bring people closer together.
Yo,
that's facts.
You know what I mean?
So any future projects coming out?
Yeah, so in about, I want to say, I know it's a long time, but like 3 weeks, I'm going to be dropping a video to Get More, you know?
Yes.
But once I drop the video to Get More, from there we're rolling. Like I have tracks on tracks on tracks on tracks. You know what I mean? I record. I do this.
In the booth.
Yo, I do this shit for fun. I do this shit for stress relief. I do this shit when I'm like I just do this shit. You know, I just get in the mood. I'm gonna go rap. I don't hang around no more. You know what I mean? So I have tracks for days. So we're gonna do the Get More video. After the Get More video, I'm dropping a song called 34. You know.
Hard.
Yep. Okay. You know, 34. We did our thing with 34. After that, we're gonna do a video to Scary Terry and kind of like just give them some visuals. You know what I mean? Because like I know a couple people heard it, but it's not out there like that yet. You know what I mean? And I feel like visuals will take it to another level.
Yeah,
that one deserves visuals. So we'll do it like that, and then depending on where we're at and how I'm being received, like I already have Slim Sinatra like ready in the booth, ready. Like Slim Sinatra is gonna be the first mixtape. You know what I mean? Slim is the name that like most people know me by. You know what I mean? Like I just came up Slim. You know what I mean? Everybody Slim this, Slim that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So yeah. And then Sinatra, I mean, once the music comes around, they'll understand. You know what I mean? They'll understand that whole Sinatra moniker and whatnot.
6. So,
yeah.
Watch out for OnlyBishop mixtapes, projects coming out soon. This is Shalisa Marie Radio.
Right.
Please make sure that you are back next Thursday.
Right.
It will be episode 10. Sonia, I need your... Yeah! Episode 10! So, something very special is coming. So, please make sure that you guys tune in every Thursday, 9 p.m. I got OnlyBishop in the building.
Right.
Thank you for coming through.
Yeah.
This is SMR. We out.
I don't know why, but she did it.
Marie Radio.
I don't know how, but she did it. I never loved, but she did it. I don't know how, but she did it. I don't know why, but she did it. I don't know love, but she did it. I don't know how, but she did it. I'm with it, she with it. All of the nights can't forget it. I did you wrong, I admit it. Took it for granted, I know it. Really in love, gotta show it. Girl, you my heart and you know it. I break your heart, I'ma fix it. Girl, you a risk, I'ma take it. Said hold it down and she did it. I don't know why, but she did it. I don't know how, but she did it. I never loved, but she did it. I don't know how, but she did it. I don't know why, but she did it. I never loved, but she did it. I don't know how, but she did it. Yeah, she told me keep rapping, go far. She did. She told me to go be a star. She did. She taught me start popping them bars. What? But I'm so in love with them bars. I am. I spilled all the lean in my car. Oh, shit. I swerve in the form like a NASCAR. With them on stage, I'm a rock star. I'm taking these shits to the moon. Out of town, see you soon. Hold her down like balloons. The reason we beefing like enemies. Why? I drop a song that these bitches the enemy. So, but they don't mean shit to me. Don't. So hear my apology. She's giving me loving that I can't afford. Forever my lady, I'm thanking the Lord. Yeah, that my baby don't switch it. She threw it down in the kitchen. Caught her to whip it and bag it. She did. Gave her the hammer to stash. She did. She bought me go, y'all gotta match it. Did. She rolled in my blunts, baby, pass it. She did. I'm making her drip like a faucet. Drip like a faucet. I got these hoes on my shows. So you think that I'm fucking these hoes? No. I keep it 100 for sure. You know I'm 100 for sure. Yo, I know you my wife on the low. I swear I'm with it, she with it. I don't think I can forget it. I did you wrong, I admit it. Took her for granted, I know it. Really in love, gotta show it. Girl, you my heart and you know it. I break your heart, I'ma fix it. Girl, you a risk, I'ma take it. Say hold her down and she did it. I don't know why, but she did it. I don't know how, but she did it. I never loved, but she did it. I don't know how, but she did it. I don't know why, but she did it. I never loved, but she did it. I don't know how, but she did it. Yeah. I got these hoes at my shows. So you think that I'm fucking these hoes? No. I keep it 100 for sure. You know I'm 100 for sure. Yo, I know you my wife on the low. I swear I'm with it, she with it. I don't think I can forget it. I did you wrong, I admit it. Took her for granted, I know it. Really in love, gotta show it. Girl, you my heart and you know it. I break your heart, I'ma fix it. Girl, you a risk, I'ma take it. I don't know why, but she did it. I don't know how, but she did it. I never loved, but she did it. I don't know how, but she did it. I don't know why, but she did it. I never loved, but she did it. I don't know how, but she did it.